morning all. Today we will be discussing another question paper. This subject is periodontology. It's for the year 2016 and we'll start with the section 1. The question is given here on the screen. First of all, long question, define plaque, discuss in detail plaque control and its importance, followed by the short note. Short notes are desquamative gingivitis, periodontal dressing, periodontal probe, alloplastic bone grafting techniques and prognosis. In this section, we'll be taking only the long question, that is define plaque, discuss in detail plaque control and its importance. Just because it's a long question, we'll be starting with the content. So in the content, we'll be writing first of all introduction, definition, classification of dental plaque, diagram, plaque control, types of plaque control, mechanical plaque control in detail, chemical plaque control in detail, patient education and motivation, plaque disclosing solution, plaque control in dental implants and importance of plaque control. Coming on to the introduction. Plaque is a major etiology of periodontal and peri-implant disease. See, the introduction should be very short and sweet and it should be easy for us to remember. So, I have keep this introduction of plaque very short and easy. Plaque is a major etiology of periodontal and peri-implant disease. Good plaque control facilitate the return to health for patient with gingival and periodontal disease, prevent tooth decay and preserve oral health for the lifetime. Coming on to the definition, as given by Bowen in 1976, dental plaque is defined as structured, resilient, yellow-grayish substance that adheres tenaciously to intraoral hard surfaces, including removable and fixed prosthesis. Then classification of dental plaque. Just because it's a long question, so we'll only writing the classification of dental plaque, will not be going into the detail. Based on relationship to the gingival margin, supra and subgingival plaque, and based on the relationship to the tooth surface, attached and unattached plaque, and based on the basis of disease state, health associated and disease associated dental plaque. And the next is implanted prosthesis associated dental plaque. In order to score good mark, the answer should be always accompanied by good diagrams. And you should always keep the diagram, the one that is easy for you. So in this diagram, surface of tooth is there and the gingival margin is there, and on the basis of gingival margin, the plaque is classified as supragingival and subgingival. And in subgingival, there is tooth associated and tissue associated. Plaque control introduction. Now, the removal of microbial plaque lead to resolution of gingival inflammation, and cessation of plaque control measures lead to recurrence of inflammation. Thus, plaque control is effective way of treating and preventing gingival disease. Definition of plaque control. Plaque control is defined as removal of microbial plaque and prevention of its accumulation on the teeth and adjacent gingival surfaces. Methods of plaque control. The plaque control is divided into mechanical and chemical. In mechanical, it is by professional and personal. Self-perform plaque control. It is further divided into mechanical and chemical. Mechanical plaque control at home comprise of tooth brushing, interdental cleaning aids, gingival massage, tongue scrapers, oral irrigation devices. Now coming on to the mechanical plaque control by clinician. It is mechanical plaque control by scaling and root planning done by the hand instrument or by ultrasonic instruments. Patient education and motivation as done by plaque disclosing solutions. Mechanical plaque control done by patient. Now we'll be discussing in detail. Toothbrushing. Toothbrushing with the dentrifices is a basic plaque control measure practiced by all individuals. Type of toothbrushes are manual toothbrushes, powered brushes and sonic brushes. Just because It's a long question, so we'll not be going into much detail of all the aspect of mechanical and chemical plaque control. But still we will be covering all the headings, important heading will be there. Now coming on to the ADA specification of brushes. The brush length should be 1 to 1.25 inches. Brush width should be 5 by 16 to 3 by 8 inches. 2 to 4 row of bristles should be there, and 5 to 12 tuft per row. Dentrifices. Dentrifices are aids for cleaning and polishing toothbrushes. They are used in the form of paste, tooth powders and gels. Brushing technique. Various brushing techniques are horizontal brushing, vertical brushing, Bass method, modified Stillman method and Charter method. Interdental cleaning aids. Coming on to the interdental cleaning aids. They are dental floss. Type of flossings. With hand, with floss holder, powered flossing. Single bristle that move in circular motion. And then coming on to the interdental brushes and wooden or rubber tips. Interdental brushes. They are cone shaped or cylindrical brushes made up of bristles mounted on a small handle. They are suitable for cleaning interdental areas. Gingival massage to increase keratinization and blood circulation. Tongue scraper is an oral hygiene device designed to clean the bacteria and particles from the surfaces of tongue. Oral irrigation devices having two main features, pulsation and pressure, which allow disruption of dental plaque. Now coming on to the chemical plaque control. Mechanical plaque control is, although a versatile method, has not been able to achieve complete plaque-free state, and this has led to chemical in plaque control as an adjunct. Chemical plaque control has access to the area beyond the reach of mechanical plaque control. Now, generations of chemical plaque control are first generation, second generation and third generation. In first generation, there are antibiotics, quaternary ammonia compounds, sanguinarine. In second generation, bisbiguanides like chlorhexidine, and in third generation, delmophenol. Vehicle for the delivery of chemical agents are toothpaste, mouth rinses, sprays, irrigators and chewing gums. Coming on to the chlorhexidine. Chlorhexidine is considered gold standard of chemical plaque control. Mechanism of action is at low concentration it is bacteriostatic. At high concentration it is bactericidal and it increases bacterial membrane permeability. Side effect is brown discoloration, taste perturbation and oral mucosa erosion. Plaque control by professional. Mechanical plaque control. Scaling and route planning done by hand instrument or by ultrasonic instruments. Followed by chemical plaque control, patient education and motivation by plaque disclosing solution and various indices. Disclosing agent. Solution or wafer capable of staining bacterial deposit on surfaces of teeth, tongue and gingiva. Example, erythrocin, two-tone solution, fast green solution, Bismarck brown. Now, plaque control as done for implants. It is further classified as at-home implant care that is done by patient and professional hygiene care. At-home implant care is done in mechanical plaque control, brushing, soft manual toothbrush or motorized toothbrush or powered brushes, automated or sonic toothbrushes, and tuft brushes, tapered rotary brushes. And professional hygiene care of the implant is done by scaling and curettage and plastic instrument. All the scaling and curettage in case of implant is done with the help of plastic instrument or plastic instrument reinforced with graphite or gold plated curettes. Ultrasonic and sonic scaler cover with plastic sleeves. Coming on to the interproximal or circumferential cleaning in implant cases is done with the floss, plastic flosses, braided flossing cords, satin floss, woven floss, yarn dental tapes, and interproximal cleaners, foam tips, interproximal brushes with plastic coated wires, and followed by disposable wooden picks. And professional hygiene care of interproximal or circumferential area is done. Polishing is done with the rubber cup with the non-abrasive polishing paste such as aluminium oxide, tin oxide, and it is fluoride free porphyry paste and low abrasive dentifrices. Air polishing is still controversial. Coming on to the locally applied chemotherapeutic as done by the patient, for example, chlorhexidine, digluconate 0.12%, various plant alkaloids and phenolic agents. And as professional hygiene care, locally applied chemotherapeutic agents are Aristine, Atridox, Periochip and Dentomycin. Water irrigation as done by patient is Hydrofloss, and as done by professional hygiene care is subgingival irrigation. Antiseptic agents such as peroxide, Listerine, chlorhexidine using a plastic irrigation tip. Now coming on to the importance of plaque control. Plaque control is the key to prevention of periodontal disease. Effective removal of dental plaque is essential to plaque and periodontal health throughout life. Supragingival plaque control reduces formation of dental calculus. Good plaque control practice are important for periodontal patients because they have active infection and they are further susceptible to periodontal infection. Moreover, removal of microbial plaque lead to resolution of gingival inflammation in its early stages, and cessation of plaque control measure lead to recurrence. Plaque control around implant can prevent peri-implantitis and peri-implant mucositis. Plaque control is important for the long-term success of any prosthesis. So, by this we are done with the long question. Short note I will be taking in my next PowerPoint presentation. Thank you so much.